Good evening. My name is Clayton Topdemir. Today I will be analyzing my sales analysis for CAT Manufacturing dashboard sheet I have here, and I will be going into depth on different trends, different questions I can answer, and of course the general datasets and fields involved. My course code is ACG 2021. Beginning off with the dashboard here, we have the total sales by quarter and year here, which shows the breakdown of each quarter and year's revenue and numbers that comes in for sales revenue. The second category we have here is the revenue by category, which breaks down the average amount of revenue per category and the general number for all the countries combined. When clicking on specific countries, as you see here, as we click on Germany, it actually shows you the specific amount of revenue per category in the select country. Continuing on, we have the top customers and sales, which shows you here the top 10, with the Fly company being by far the most above. This is true with a couple of the countries. Very simple stuff with the numbers by millions here, as you can see, in revenue. Continuing on, we have the sales by division map here. That shows us a couple countries such as Germany, the UK, and zooming out, as you can see here, the United States, India, and Korea are also included in this map. The map also can be selected for each category or for each country to show you their specific information per country again. Following this, we have sales by product line, which also shows you different product lines we have here and different sales revenue, of course, involved for each one. You can see here that the biggest one has the corresponding biggest box by sales revenue. To answer a couple of questions, the total sales revenue for the third quarter of 2021, this right here, what we can do is we can actually click on the third quarter here of 2021, and we can actually see here the total sales revenue is $7,991,212. The second question we have to answer here is what were the total sales revenue for the medical category in the second quarter of 2021. This we found as $10,202,290. Continuing on with that, our next question is which product line has the highest 2121 sales under materials processing category. We found that it was actually the single channel EDFA. That was the one that was the highest 2021 sales. Continuing on, we have the top of the product line for Germany division in 2019. As we referred to earlier, the Fly company has the highest sales in that division, and this is true for 2019 as well. And the final question here we have is in 2020, which quarter had the highest sales in the telecom category under the UK division? This we found was actually, as you can see here, we're going to click on UK here. We actually found it as quarter one, which we see up here. Quarter one here, which is right there, with $995,946 being our total number. The couple trends we found here was that the Fly company, as I said, was by far the top customer in sales. In all countries besides the UK and India, we found that. Let me unclick here. We found that processing and materials specifically had the highest form of revenue, which you can see here. If we go to click on, for example, Russia, materials processing is the highest there. Not by a large amount, but it's still number one over there. Now, if we were to click on a different country, such as the United States, still the largest number. But if we click Korea, it's much, much bigger. One odd thing we did notice here as a trend, which is uncommon with the rest of the countries, is actually the lack of other revenue by category here for India. The highest one we see here, and the only one in this chart here, is actually telecom, which is quite odd. We don't notice this with the other countries. Other countries seems to have a more widespread share of categories and revenue. This will conclude our analyses of our data sheet here and our dashboard. Thank you very much. You have a wonderful evening.